Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Comedy Shack stage, Mr. Shoddy Dangerfield! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh, what a crowd! What a crowd! Oh, I tell you, man, this lockdown has been tough, hasn't it? It's been tough. A friend of mine, he's just bought himself a dog to keep him company. Get out the house, go for walks. I said, how you getting along? He said, this dog is great. He doesn't bark, he doesn't howl, he doesn't beg. He just sits there while he reads Shakespeare. He's a Great Dane. Oh, I tell you, I've been single now for so long, even my left hand is bored. Oh, man. You know what I tried to do? I tried to learn a new skill. I tried to become a pastry chef, but I kept losing my temper. It turns out I got a short crust. Oh, that's a joke, by the way. I wrote a script for a drama series about a guy who tries to hijack a plane. We filmed 3 episodes, but we couldn't get past the pilot. I tell you, the best way to confuse a terrorist, give him a blow-up doll. A friend of mine, he blew away his life savings on a wind farm. I blew away my life savings on my wife. She had a puncture. I tell you. My mom, she didn't care for me at all. Not at all. On my first birthday, she stopped breastfeeding. She bought me milk stamps. On my second birthday, she gave me a stick. She said it was a boomerang. For a whole week, I threw that thing and waddled over. Threw it and waddled over. Oh, I tell you, no respect at all. On my third birthday, she bought me a shiny red tricycle with a big silver bell. Beautiful. I loved it. I spent the whole day riding around. Next day I woke up. I went downstairs, I went to look for my tricycle, and I said, hey, Ma, where's the tricycle? She said, you tried it out already. That's why it's called a tricycle. She'd take it back. No respect at all. On my 4th birthday, she got me an invisible magic trick set. It was so good I couldn't find it anywhere. I tell you, we grew up in a rough neighborhood, real rough neighborhood. Guns everywhere. Every night someone would get shot. My dad was concerned. He said, hey, I bought you a bulletproof vest. I had to inflate it myself. My God. Our family was so poor. We were so poor. I had to wear the same pair of pants for years. By the time I got to high school, people thought I was wearing ball busters. I tell you. I saw a guy walking through our neighborhood with some crazy pants with 3 legs. I said, hey, buddy, what the hell's the 3rd leg for? He says, why don't you ask your wife? Oh, man. I wonder why my friends kept inviting themselves out for poker. It turns out they meant her. My God. I got thrown out of a Polish restaurant because I kept asking for the check. I tell you, I've been in this business for years. I know a lot of showbiz people. Last week, I went to an Italian restaurant with Meatloaf. Yeah, you know Meatloaf. He's a great guy. I tell you, you should have seen the look on the waiter's face when he asked if he could do 2 meatballs. Oh. You know, before I stood here making an ass of myself, I used to work as a journalist. I worked as a journalist for a local newspaper. I even got to interview Pope Benedict. I got to interview Pope Benedict. I got the sack because I asked Pope Benedict if he had eggs for breakfast. I didn't know it was Easter. I tell you. Oh. My wife and I were enjoying a romantic dinner at a fancy restaurant. She asked if I wanted dessert. I said, sure. So she handed me the divorce papers. That was my first marriage. I tell you, I knew my second was in trouble at the wedding reception when my mother-in-law handed me an envelope as a wedding gift, and I looked inside and it was a discount voucher for another divorce. I tell you, no respect at all. One of the hardest jobs I ever had was as a traveling salesman all across the country in a station wagon. I used to sell doorbells. It was such a hard, difficult job. No one would ever answer the door. I tell you don't want to be doing that. I tell you, the hardest job I ever had was selling vacuum cleaners to astrophysicists. They just don't believe in them. You've been a great crowd. Thanks very much. Thank you.